Doki Doki. Okay, so I've noticed something. So when I signed out, like when I exited the game, instead of the game just closing, it did what you just saw now, and then it brings me here. So, which this is completely new. This is completely different than how Doki Doki was before. So this is new, but I'm not gonna click anything just yet because hi, I'm Fluffy and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Um, Last episode we were about to share poems and but I'm getting this instead, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit enter. Actually, that and two. I just want to say, make sure if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for more notifications for whenever I do upload. I always forget to say that. I always forget to say that stuff in the beginning of my videos, so I just want to remind you guys that, hey, down below, come on, like, please, please. If I'm gonna go put myself through Doki Doki again, you might as well be, subscribed. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit enter. Root. What? Pictures? Oh, okay. Interesting. I can set things as wallpapers. This is a different. Sure. Oh. Error. Oh. A different art style. This is cute. They're cute. Music? Okay, so I can play music. Mail. No new mail. Okay. Files. This. Unable to open. That just looks like license purposes. What are this? What are you? I am confused. Meeting notes. Data migration and file share Monday. Environment changes and patterns. No server time needed. Reading over time, you know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive about staying focused. Huh? This is new. This is all new. Test. File copy test from disposable drive to thin client. System. No fast mem. Unable. This copy. Can't open nothing. Yeah, so this is weird. I didn't expect any of this. Oh, tower one's open. Access keys. Wait. Clock time, a 3-digit number combination somewhere. 221. Key pair, boat, spaceship, question marks. I am so confused by all of this. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from an encrypted file share, copy them at your disposal drive and plug it in directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. Ria is working setting a proxy mail server so you can proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. Who's Paula? Wait, what? Risa. Wait, which one that was under internal? I don't know, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Or wait, it was a 2, 2, 1. Project plan? That I am surprised that I am surprised I figured that out. Project plan. Unable. Okay. I'm sure we'll eventually probably come back to that. Because all of the other ones have absolutely nothing in it. Huh. That's kind of clever. Game. Saves. Oh, those are my saves things. Audio, fonts, unable. Poem words. Oh. These are everyone's words. Sayori has a lot of words she likes. I think more than all the other ones. Maybe Yuri's in second. Huh. Interesting. Images? Fonts. Audio. And then that's my saves. Characters. Yuri. Unable. 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 This is weird. Side stories. The side stories are stories of friendships that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters. Okay, so pretty much saying I'll have to play the game more than once. Okay. Okay. Different. I did not expect any of that. But I feel like something will come out of that. Anyway, we're back here, so we're gonna go ahead and have Sayori. Alright, continuing. Starting to share poems. Okay. I am definitely most comfortable with sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Okay. Oh my goodness! Oh, this is so good, Fluffy! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because you have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better a lot than other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a fluffy poem! It's so fluffy! That makes it extra special! Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said, Fluffy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I came to this club practically because of girls. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, okay? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, now we get to read their poem. So I'll go ahead and read it with my normal voice. I am not reading this in her voice, God. No. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above if the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Oh, breakfast. Sorry. It's just, I guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? Totally. No, just a little. You can't answer with just a little to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes you feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. Why did she just randomly say Monica's the best? Unless she meant like, oh, just, this club isn't possible if it wasn't for her. So, I guess. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I'll just look forward to it then. Alright! Who should I show my poem to next? I kinda would say Yuri, then Monica, then Natsuki. Because I kinda like Yuri. She likes, I guess mysterious like stories, so. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Do people do that? I mean, I guess, like, hanging out with someone and just being like, oh, hey, we should probably be talking right now, but, like, I don't know. It's fine, just don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? It's obvious. I'm just making sure. I guessed it might be after reading through it, though. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but to notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Oh, right. It's just there's specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. And the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Excuse me. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is something you can't be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go into writing, even in a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I mean, she likes cutesy things, so if I don't write cutesy things, then she ain't gonna probably like it. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, nice writing. Alright. Ghost under the light. The 10 drills. Oh gosh, it's trying to repeat already. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Anything? It must be this one. the last remaining streetlight to have withstood this test of time, the last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have terrible hair. Excuse me. You do not. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, yeah. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fluffy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more to tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let it go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, if it makes me happy that you think that, just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. Monica! Let's go to her. Hi, Fluffy! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions to the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up new things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I would like more food, but it'd be nice if, like, there were cupcakes every day. Like, goodness. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I mean, yeah, man. I'm much better off with going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share a poem. You want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fluffy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get past them. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Yeah, I'm more of a jerk. Well, that may be the case, but there's also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think it'd be kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You're sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find that kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little different, a bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I always help out what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, like, not like I have, like, 3 love interests and whatnot. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not really good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. And that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction to the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I read, blind like a film, left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. What do you think? Feels freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the really right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. Well, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say it's some kind of epiphany. Recently, I've been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. That's a good tip. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and read Natsuki's. Go to her. Well, this is just what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Anyway, I guess I show you mine. Now that you'll like it. Alright. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Kind of a ending, but yeah. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't like take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems? Is for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, I noticed that. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Alright, and that was all of the reading. Let me go ahead and save, because I might have to step away here and there, because I just noticed my sister is here, and because at the time of this recording it is 4th of July, and as an American, I have to, have fireworks and eat meat. So, I won't end this part. If anything, the lighting might be different for the rest of the video in case I step away, come back hours later into the day, and so on and so forth. And also, if anything, that might be the case. So, excuse me, but I won't end it yet, and I'll keep recording throughout the day for this part. So, if anything, you just might notice, again, different lighting and all. So, we'll continue. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after I say I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheet of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh, they're like literally the opposites of each other, so they might not like each other's. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can I be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Ignore the dog barking in the background if you do hear that. Oh gosh, my dogs. They run this house. Well, if I was looking for suggestions, I would have to ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fluffy did too. So, based on that, I gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Okay, you could take you could be writing for a day, like my person. You could be writing for a few months, years. You could be published and everything. Always take criticism. Yuri, I'm looking at you. And technically Natsuki too. I am talking to the both of you. You take advice. You don't have to take it, but at least hear them out. Like, come on. I didn't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fluffy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of Fluffy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way and make everything I do over cutesy. Ooh. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fluffy started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little. This does it. Okay, I can't do both of our voices at the same time, so this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. Oh no. As if they just noticed I was standing there. Fluffy. She is just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. And if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first first place? What's the point of making your poems all confused words for no reason? The baby should jump out the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Fluffy. Oh, wait, there's a reason why there's so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessary. Limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Fluffy? How did I get dragged in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, my sorry! That's me drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't help bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting like this when you're making your friend feel like this? Fluffy, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings in our conflicts. Well, technically, I'm not part of this conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's poems are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her in bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. And I can't... It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Yeah. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. She's such a genuine person and makes a good president regardless of what she says. If only I can get a chance to talk to her a little more. Hi. It's been a few days. Because I last touched it July 4th, and it is now the 10th. Yeah, I got greatly sidetracked. Okay, I'm sorry, but thankfully though, I mean, I'm not gonna make part 2 that short. So yes, I look different. Yes, I have a different hoodie and everything. Excuse me. But yes, a week kind of went by. Yeah, it was a very busy week. Okay, but I did some editing and whatnot, and realized that my camera thing was blocking the text box. So I am so sorry for my dumb butt. I fixed it. I am now up here, and hopefully I I hope this is a better position for me to be. Anyway, though, this is technically still in the middle of part 2, so we're just gonna go ahead and continue. And I don't remember anyone's voices, so we're just gonna go ahead and wing it. Okay, everyone. Oh yeah, that's right, because we left off right when the big fight happened and Sayori saved the day. Yeah. It's about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. I have to drink sparkling ice, the non-alcoholic ones, the black raspberry. Yay. Alright, Fluffy, how about you? Yeah, I see the same. Same of one person. Oh. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Well, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Now write another poem. Oh, God. Because it seems like this club is like every weekday. So, oh boy. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. Yes, because what about, why write poems for the sake of writing poems in art when you can write poems to get girls? I hope no one takes this as actual, like, love advice out there, because that's not how you win ladies. I would know this, because someone literally tried this. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Fluffy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It has truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Woo! Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Well, you know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? Oh, no. That's the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I just want a girlfriend. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fluffy, it's nice to spend time with you in the club. Hitting the clubs, yeah. Not the kind of clubs that I would think. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori has still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. I cannot read for the life of me. Oh my gosh. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Touch, touch. I said that with more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. And now we write poems! Yeah, so I think I'm gonna still try to aim for Sayori, because she's the person we know the most. So just in case, I am going to save. Yeah, see? Evidence! It is the 10th! Okay, I don't know, imagination. Wrong one. Headphones. No, wrong one again. Dazzle. Good. We got one. Sensation. No, wrong one. Ambient. No, wrong one. I feel like I screwed up too many times. Bubbles. Okay. Chill. Don't just jump. I was gonna say don't jump for bubbles, but no, wrong person. Okay, so I would say sunset. Yes, sunset. Yes. Okay. You know, we could always like pull up that like thing we found in the beginning of this episode, I believe, where it was like that database of all the words they like. But I'm not gonna do that, even though I literally can. No. No, again, no. 420! Okay, we need focus here. Unstable. Color, lollipop, tragedy, melancholy, misery, childhood. Yes, 2 words. Bed. Yes, 3. Okay. Lipstick, silly, food, memories. That's 4. Massacre. Oh God. Wrong one. That's 5. Okay. 5 out of 10. Yeah. So it's about half a half. 50-50 right now. Because I think as long as I get her at least a little more than halfway, it's good. I can't remember. Was this her word? No, wrong one. Family. Yeah, it's a 6. That's 6. 7. Okay, we're getting her. No. Kawaii! No. I think I should be fine though. I think I'm at like 7 words for Sayori. 8. Okay, boop! I'm sorry, I have to hit boop. Yeah, I should be fine. I'm almost at 10 words with Sayori. That's more than 50% for her. Or almost 50% for her compared to these 2. So... I don't know. Rare? Okay, she liked that one. Yeah. Did she? No. It was Natsuki that likes the word kicks. But we're getting there. Okay, another day passes and it's time for another club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Fluffy! That didn't work. Anyway, looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all. Or I'm not used to you being in the club. Oh, my word. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm hungry. Will you come buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh yeah, I know where this is going. Why now all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down and let all the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. There you go. So, either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money. So I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves only one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Well, not everyone feels guilty, apparently. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. I promise, I swear, I wasn't eavesdropping. I don't know your social security's number and everything, you know. Yuri, tell Fluffy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling I missed you a little stunt like that. Your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. Your I can't say some words. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I'm just too absorbed in my books. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. I don't know if that would be always fun. There's no way you could think that. Well, you were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to, accept the revolution. Retribution. That, still, coming from you, Sari. I guess there's just a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sari. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sari in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Pop! Ah! Oh, who's... Cookie! And then I just reach over and just eat the cookie like, this is mine now. I want diabetes, okay? Not you. Gimme. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sari glances around. Okay, we only have how many people you can presume it was. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was gonna just give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. That was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's nice of you. I'm so happy. Not I just got assaulted or anything. Sari hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Sari rapidly opens the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sari claps her hands over her mouth. But my tongue. You're gonna get through a lot over... Wait. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks very good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, that's why I think I gave you that one. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Sari goes out in her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off of her. Sari suddenly leans over and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Cookie, please! Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sari trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha ha ha. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sari... Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Whoosh. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Words. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Why me? Never mind about that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense. Why would you? You would have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it. I was practicing piano. Okay, that explains it. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. Oh, that's so cool! You should play with something for us, Monica. That's, Monica looks at me. Whammy! Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Fluffy. And just me. She smiles sweetly. Hello there. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. You just said you started. And I really love to get the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Oh, thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No. It's just cookies. That's really all you miss. I choose to leave out Sari's mischief day. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is ready to settle down. Sari somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappear into the closet. Fluffy, Fluffy. Sari suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get supplies for another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know the festival is coming up. Me and Monica are gonna put some posters up and stuff. Stuff. Did I say stuff and stuff? If I did, ignore it. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, glue sticks, scissors. I see. Sure, I'll go with ya. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Fluffy to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. I see if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Fluffy? Yep, let's go. Sari and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sari, humps and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sari finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sari, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would be making a fence of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. You know what? If I'm honest, I don't know if I really remember this conversation in the last game. I mean, it could just be that I maybe accidentally ended up going on another person's route, but I don't recall this at all. I don't know. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Fluffy! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freed from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is a barren wasteland. Like that! I like to think she actually, said it like that. Sari, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's possible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know? Oh, so is that the poem she plans on reciting then? I know. I just meant it to be pretty unordinary contrast of your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess it means I'm doing a good job. I guess so. I'm super excited! The festival is gonna be so much fun! Sari spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Fluffy, the classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. A mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sari like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world all around her. I feel it's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in a room more and more. So adventuring with Sayori brings about a special feeling I forgot I had in me. We broke down the door and we entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box of crayons off the shelf. We are thieves now. We must run from the cops. They're the best brand too. Crayola. They're kind of dirty though, Sayori says as she put various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Ah, that one's down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look at the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. She bent down and smacked her forehead into the shelf. Oh no! She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. It's a little bit of an overreaction, but okay, girl. Geez, Sayori, it's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Oh, are we gonna get a picture? Since Sayori was sitting on the floor, I grabbed her by the waist and pulled her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just for a second. Yep, picture. Okay. Crayons! Oh my gosh. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. Okay. Bump is starting to form as well. Wow. Okay, maybe we should take her to the nurse's office. Would there be anyone in the nurse's office after school? Excuse me. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Fluffy. Where would I find ice at around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with... Look at unicorn. Even wincing in pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Hell, what are you saying? I'll be right back. Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. For a moment I thought it was going to be like I pat Sayori on her forehead. And I ran out of the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. So in the end, she does get a snack. Kind of. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In a moment, I returned to the classroom when I left Sayori. Oh, you're still sitting there. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the... You know what shelf did you hit? Because weren't we looking in the closet? And you ended up all the way over here? Video games, we don't question logic, okay. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the apple juice. Oh, apple juice. She already drank half of it. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Yep. What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Fluffy. This kind of reminds you of growing up, isn't it? Doesn't it? What do you mean? Crayons. Remember the time when I hit my head on the tree branch? And then remember that time when I hit my head on the other shelf? Remember that time when I hit my head on the car door? Or that time when I hit it on the railing of your staircase? She just starts going on and on all the times when she hit her head in her like... Maybe that's why you are the way you are. You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind, hit my head on some branch, and had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. So you hit your head on a lot of things. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. You would always rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying, and I almost like blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't your fault, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come on, come to think of it, I don't remember. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention on you. So in a way it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Fluffy, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just a bit clumsy. You're really sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time, so I guess when it comes to it, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's just what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Fluffy, I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. I don't think do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no way of telling where we'll be up in college or after that. Yeah, that's how I lost the other friends. As I laugh. Oh, the crayon has 24, but it doesn't look that many. Are there 2 red crayons? Man, someone really screwed that crayon box up. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Siri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside when I see her deep in thought like this. Makes me not want to disturb her. Well, I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead. Not if I hide it under my bangs. I mean, bangs. They're nice, I guess. I don't like bangs on me. I used to have bangs, but then I realized they looked bad. Sari hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Let's go. And we just drag her. I follow Sari out of the classroom. Sari plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. Excuse me. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about to start the sharing of our poems. Sari, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead out into the shelf. Anyway, we shouldn't worry about concussions right now. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. She forgets. Did we forget all of it? I forgot my stuff. Calm down, Sari. I have it here. I found the post-it paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Fluffy. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but okay. Oh, Sari, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sari. She hit her head. I made it into an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. Well, I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Obviously, I feel like we should do Sari first. I can't remember the order. You know what? Maybe we'll just go top to bottom kind of thing. Because I think last time we did Sari, Yuri, Monica, then Natsuki. So I want to change it up. But still have Sari be first because she's our girl. Alright. Fluffy! I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one. You can't tell me you haven't done it before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way! Not even Natsuki? I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think that's it. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, snap. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're really like an expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things like hitting your head in the shelf and hitting your head on a branch and hitting your head on my car door, hitting... like cooking. Yeah, with that time when you hit your head with the pan. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through me. Hitting on her. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Well, you never understand when I try to explain things to you, Sari. I pat her head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. I mean, we're over 18. Sari starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Fluffy, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Well, I still gotta share with everyone. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you written something for me. Siri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! She hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being in her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. You always hit everything anyway. You know, that door, that pan. I'll get it for you. I bend down, pick up the broken pencil. Sari clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today, I've noticed. Sit? Yeah. I grab Sari's arm and help her sit at her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that, but it's not as good as yours. I want to read it. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll like it. Alright. We have a long one to read. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's read it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshines all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them down from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Crap. Sari, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit. Writing is like magic. Well, you got some pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Series always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes make me hard to be so pessimistic. Yay! And we'll go ahead and show Natsuki. I don't know how long I'm running, so we're gonna go ahead and share the poem to Natsuki, and then we're gonna actually stop it there. Because honestly, I don't know how long I've been going on, because it's technically many days after I started this part, so. Well, it's not any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's better either. Phew. What? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. What makes you... Wait, maybe this a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then, keep practicing, baby. You'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me not to completely miss the point. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone be so fluffy? Hey, I'm fluffy. Spends all the time with someone like you. It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But to think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. And yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Excuse me. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing her favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer from yesterday. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues in much as simple analogies. Analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who would agree that the subject poem is an inner jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone with some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, if they make fun of you or think less of you. But that makes people stupid. Like, who cares that someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Thank you. Amen. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it too. It's where I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless it's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Alright. And that is all the time we have possibly for this episode. Yes. I know. I feel like it's gonna be a few parts before we get to the spooky scenes of this game, so bear with me. But I hope you guys like this video, even though like I literally recorded this on 2 separate days, almost a week apart from each other. I hope it still kind of makes sense, but that is all the time I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell. You know what to do. And I will see you in the next episode of the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.